So Scott and I just came back from the Apple Store Kahala, and we got our iPads. So what I purchased is the 32 gig iPad and the Apple branded iPad case. If you're going to get your iPad today, you can expect the Apple case, and there's a few other cases from Belkin and Spec. I also bought the Apple dock. So this enables you to plug your iPad in and connect it to your laptop, and it'll prop your iPad up on your desk when you're just letting it rest. You can also, I suppose, use this for like a picture frame if you want to display your photos on your iPad. So we're going to do a quick unboxing to see what's in the boxes, and so I can show you guys what you can expect when you get your iPad. First thing that we'll be unboxing is the iPad. Again, this is the 32 gig. They come in three sizes, 16, 32, and 64, and they're at about $100 price differences. So as you can see, the box, it's pretty nice, almost like a large iPhone box. White. In the back it's got the barcode and everything. You have your specs here, so it clearly says 32 gig. On the bottom here it also says reserved with a place for a name. Since we were reserved to customers, I guess this is where somebody's name would go if, I guess, you put your name down. So it's wrapped in shrink wrap like always, nice and tight. So I'm just going to undo the shrink wrap here. I shrink wrap. Now I'll just kind of rip it open. One thing Apple does a good job of is really, making nice boxes and cases. Almost feels like the same material as the iPhone material. It's nice sturdy cardboard. So right after you do the shrink wrap, take it off, you can reveal the contents. Okay, so slide the cover off. The first thing you see here is the actual iPad with a little pull tab here. So just like the iPhone, it's sitting in cardboard sort of crate here with the book here. I'm assuming this is instructions, fingertips. It also comes with a standard USB cord connector, and it looks like the AC adapter that you plug the USB into. So this would be how you charge, either through your laptop via USB, or through the phone through the AC adapter. We'll see what else is under here. I don't think there's anything else in here. It's just a bunch of padding. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else under there. So mostly padding. As you can see, it's really just four pieces. The actual iPad itself, the AC adapter with the USB cord, and the instructions. The unboxing is the Apple branded iPad case. First look, it actually is a lot thinner than I expected. I thought it was like a thicker leather case. I thought it was going to have a little more substance, but it's actually a neoprene case from what we've heard. We'll see in a second. So we'll just open this up here. So it's actually very thin, which is nice because it's not going to add a lot of bulk. And actually, it's not neoprene. It's more like a kind of a vinyl plastic sort of look and feel. It's got a nice texture to it, but as you can see, it's really thin. It's almost like one of those flexible cutting boards. So it looks like the cover itself is plastic, and this back is kind of a soft vinyl. But it does feel like there's a little bit of a kind of like a frame, a harder plastic frame. Let's open it up here. Standard Apple packaging. Slide it out. So as you can see, it's actually pretty slick looking Apple logo on the front. It feels good in your hand, nice and grippy. I'm not so sure this will really protect the iPad, but just feeling the iPad, it is like 1.5 pounds, so it's pretty sturdy. It's a well built, it's a well built piece of product. So I think this thing would be sturdy enough in here, but it doesn't look like this is really made to withhold a drop or anything. So this is what the case looks like. You can also put it back like this, and it's supposed to stand up. So we'll put it on the case in a bit. Okay, so now we're unboxing the iPad dock. This is an optional accessory here, and like I said, this enables you to prop your iPad up on your desk. And I don't expect anything surprising here. Probably similar to the iPhone and iPod docks. Of course, Apple packaging. Everything's sticky. And here it is, actually bigger than I thought it would be. So there it is. So this allows you to plug your iPad right into the dock and sync up. Let's see if the case... So the case looks like there is an opening on the bottom here so that you can dock your iPad with the case on. So that's kind of nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap my iPad. I'm going to put it in the case and then we'll do an activation. One note, we just actually unboxed the iPad dock and we noticed that it didn't come with any extra cables. So they're assuming that you'll use the cable that came with the iPad. So if these go bad, you'll have to buy another one. I think docks in the past have come with an extra USB cable, so just a side note. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to unwrap the iPad. I'm going to put it in the Apple branded iPad case, and we'll see how this works. So it's just like opening up your brand new iPhone back in the day. Slide it off. As you can see, it's nice and shiny for the moment. Now let's see how this works. So obviously bottom is bottom, and we'll just kind of slide it in. Haven't read any instructions or anything on this, so hopefully I'm doing it right. It's nice and snug. I think I got it in the right way. The cool thing about this is there's a little bit of a bezel protector here, and as you can see, the ports line up pretty nicely. It's not flush, it's not totally flush. As you can see, it sort of popping off a little bit. I would assume this would get a little more conditioned once you use it a little more. So as you can see, the dock on the bottom is exposed. You also have, looks like power, and is this headphones? Headphones, and looks like a speaker or something. So there is this little flap here, which I don't know what that does. I should probably read, but this is what it looks like. Actually feels pretty good. You know, you could probably hurt someone if you threw it at them. Yeah, so that's what it looks like in the case. So nice. You can carry it around. I would put this in my backpack or my laptop. It feels pretty safe. And that's the Apple iPad in the Apple iPad case. We just read the instructions, and apparently you need to, once you slide your iPad in the case, you need to sort of tuck this thing underneath, and that kind of holds it in. So tuck it underneath, and it actually creates a nice bind on the left side. So I guess that ensures that it's not going to slide out. And it's kind of a grippy sort of, I don't know what material this is, almost like a vinyl sort of suede kind of feeling. So far I actually kind of like this. I don't like how it sort of pops up there on the side, because crud's going to get under there, and I don't know, it doesn't feel as snug as it probably should be, but it's good enough for now, I guess. I'm probably going to be looking at different cases. As you can see here, once it slides back here, there's a little bit of a catch here, and you can stick the front cover underneath that flap so that it stands up like that. I don't know if I trust that though, but it's cool. It stands up if, you know, at least if you wanted to do some brief typing or just display it how the box shows. So you can either stand it up that way, or you can use this to type sideways like this.